Welcome to Olorun's Palace. My name is Lauren. Please like, share, subscribe. Hit your notification button. And if you feel so inclined, you can book me. This first part, I'm just going to talk a little bit to the collective. And then, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and bless this reading first. And then I'm going to talk to y'all. Because it seems like the spiritual community has been under attack this last week. I'm going to get into that in just a little bit here. Before I do, you're going to bless this reading. Because everything we're going to do here is going to be for the highest good today. It's going to be for the highest good today. In spite of how we feel. It's going to be for the highest good. In spite of how we feel. In spite of how you feel. It's going to be for your highest good today. Spirits, we give thanks and gratitude for this collective that's tuning in or will be tuning in later. Gratitude for their abundance, their success, their growth, their prosperity. Gratitude that we no longer have to learn the same lessons, that we're rejecting anything that sounds like a lesson we've already learned. We give gratitude for this. Gratitude for healing. Body, mind, spirit, energy. You give gratitude for this. All those who need that, including myself, you give gratitude for this. Gratitude that no weapon formed against anyone in this collective shall prosper. No black magic, no hoodoo, no hexes, no spell work, no gossip, no slander, no smear campaigns. And it's all going on right now, and I'm seeing it, and I'm feeling it, and it's returned to sender 100-fold. You don't touch us. You might feel like you win today, but it's going to be a price to pay. Return to sender. Gratitude for the accurate, precise messages for this collective. In all things, gratitude. Ashe. Hey, Willinda, welcome. Bull Gang. Has your energy been low the last week? Just been feeling irritated. No matter what you do. Like, emotional. Have you guys been in that energy? I realized what was happening today. After I went and grounded, I came back. Started pulling some cards. Because I haven't felt like reading. Because the energy has been that heavy. Spirit want me to get up and fight today. So, I'm here to fight. I'm ready for a scrap. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about these karmics out here trying to do spell work, bull gang. Trying to block our abundance, bull gang. Trying to block your healing, bull gang. Why? For the simple fact that you don't want them anymore. They're also trying to block you, these karmics. Yeah, I'm using that word tonight. These karmics are trying to block you, us, from the person that you're supposed to be with. Some of y'all do have twin flames. Not everybody does. They are trying to actively do spell work to keep you in resentment of the person that you're supposed to be with. Because you don't want them. So they want you in this mind state of hurt and pain and resentment to where you reject what is supposed to come towards you. We ain't letting them win, y'all. I'm here to fight. After I pulled them, because I wasn't even going to get on. And after I pulled them cards, like, the fight in me came up to get on YouTube. I'm ready to fight. I'm built for this shit. My return to senders are epic. See, what they do not understand is in acting in these activities, they only doom themselves. See, sometimes it may feel like it's working. It only works for a limited time. It only works for a limited time. You call in the Most High on that ass? Hey, introverted Empress. You call in the Most High on that ass? Trust, there will be repercussions for this. And see, in their desperation and their anger and their hatred because you don't want to be with them anymore, they will destroy themselves. There is a tower coming for them. And it is not going to be pretty. So, to the Karmics who, because I know some of them watch me too. So to those that are tuning in, you know why it's personal? Because it's attacking the collective. So yeah, it is personal. When you attack the collective, it's personal. Look at all these tarot readers and some of the things they're saying in on their community page. The attacks are rampant. It's not just me. I'm just one of the people. But those of you that have been experiencing what I've experienced in the last week, when you were cool up until then, I'm letting y'all know what's up. And yeah, you come against the collective, we go to work. I'm just here to remind everybody, it's time to go to work. Because, I mean, some of us was just chilling. It's time to go to work, y'all. It's time to do the work in spite of. Because really what it is they don't want you to do what you are doing. They don't want you to inspire people. They don't want people looking up to you. They don't. They don't want people admiring you. They don't like seeing your growth. They don't like seeing your healing. You know why? Because it makes it harder for you to manipulate when it was easier before. Some of them would use money to try to manipulate you. For instance, say you get divorced and you're trying to be amicable. These are the people that would use your kids against you. They would use financial support, child support, anything just to keep you underneath them, to keep you subservient. And see, along this path, sometimes you will lose everything. The Most High bring it back to you. And look at their face. Because they thought it worked. Smile, y'all. Because they thought it worked. Because you were down temporarily. All that was just a lesson to prepare you for what the Most High has for you. They cannot stop that. Oh yes, they will do anything to stop you. And some of y'all might not have even heard this. I'm telling you, some of you have not even seen or talked to any of these people in years. They are actively watching you. It's that bad for them. They just don't want you to know that you know. You know what they're doing. They don't want you to know that. I'm here to tell you. I know. We know. And it worked temporarily, but we know what you're up to. So, as they come against the spiritual community, it's all good. This is their warning. I've already put the Most High to work. The angels, spirit guides, ancestors, I put them all to work. Y'all, put them to work. Put yours to work too. We put them all to work. Watch what happens. Just watch. And see, and I'm not the type to rejoice in anybody's negative karma. I will not. But I will watch. And I will understand as I watch you getting that. I will not try to help you. I will not try to save you. And neither should you. Don't let them stop you from having the love that you're supposed to have. Because that's what they want. If I can't be with you, then you shouldn't have anybody. You shouldn't have the person that you're meant to be with. We fighting, y'all. All right. I'm ready to read now. I'm ready now. Ooh. 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 Got that shit. I'm ready, y'all. See, they wanted you sad, feeling depressed, down and out. One of my cousins today, he's also Taurus. He was sitting on Facebook talking about he felt suicidal. I said, what? That's how deep that energy is. I know for a fact he's getting spell work done on him. We return to sender that shit. On my cousin, we return that. Y'all don't get to win today. Not today. Not you motherfuckers. Not today. Yeah, I'm cussing today. All right. Let's read, y'all. You pull some cards. I had to get that out, y'all. I had to get that out. It had to be said. Because a lot of us have been walking around feeling like the shits for no reason. We don't even know why. That's why. Now that you know, we gonna shake that shit off, y'all. We're gonna shake that shit off. Because we got work to do. We got work to do. We gotta heal this collective. We got work to do. We can't let like the gossip and all the petty shit, especially amongst the readers on YouTube. Nah, we here for the same damn thing. Y'all better stop that shit. This big brother talking to you. Yeah. It's time. Y'all better stop that shit. You better stop that division. We all here for the same thing. This ain't no competition. I love everybody. If you're like me, and you're here for the collective, you're here for the work, it's not all about recognition, money, all of that shit. I don't care. I should, but I don't. I got a job. I got a job. I do this to help to do my part to heal the collective. That's it. This has never been about the money for me. For some people, like this is their living, and I understand that. But may there be no division amongst our ranks, because if there's division, then you ain't trying. If you're here for any other reason than to help heal the collective, then you're not part of my tribe. You're part of them other people. And I don't associate with y'all. Just saying. Hey. How y'all feel about that? Huh? How y'all feel about that? Hey, how y'all feel about that? That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Hey. If you got time to talk against somebody, then you just say, I'm just saying, maybe you need better shit to do. And to the tarot readers out there that feel like you're being attacked by other people, don't even give them no air, no attention. People gonna be jealous. Because some people just operate in that energy, or they feel like if you're better than them, or if you do things differently, then they just not they're just not part of the tribe. That's all. Excuse them and keep it moving. Don't let that affect how you support other people, how you treat other people. Don't even let it affect your damn day. Because I got love for all of y'all. They got love for me. This is reciprocal. Hey, G.I. Joe. And one love to my sisters, because they're my sisters. Top Taurus Tarot. And Taurian Vibes, they're my sisters. Fantasy Lighthouse, she's my sister. Goddess Dragon Tarot, that's my YouTube wifey. There's others I like. They're my sisters. They're my brothers. That's if we're here to do the same thing, that's how I look at you. I ain't got no problem saying what up and hello to people. Blue Rose Tarot, I love you. Thank you for being here. See? I'm going to just spread love, y'all. Slim Dangle. I'm just going to spread love, y'all. If they ain't spreading love, then I ain't got no room for them. And I ain't going to listen to them. If you ain't spreading love, you just not part of my tribe. That's it. When you're spreading love, you're not a part of my tribe. You with them other people. My religion is love over here. That's what I believe in. And that's how I'm gonna roll with it. They don't want me to love y'all. They don't. They don't. That's how that energy was coming at me. It never stopped me from love. Never. I'm ruled by Venus, baby. That's how they trying to stop you from love, y'all. Not even just love with who you're supposed to be with, but love for yourself. And they raggedy as fuck. Yeah, I said it. Oh, raggedy motherfuckers. Yes, I'm cussing today. I be trying to be good, but I feel like fighting. This is spiritual warfare, y'all. Fighting with love. But I'm gonna still say motherfucker. Because duality and all that. Oh shit. I'm gonna pull some tarot in a second. Before I do the tarot on this, at the bottom, leadership. Big brother's in the building, y'all. I'm your uncle, your big brother, whatever. However you want me to fit in, but we family. Hey Audrey, I just ain't gonna be your pappy, cause I ain't your pappy. Unless your Shell's, I adopted her. It's my adopted daughter. See, I'm making family on here, y'all. Listen, just making my own tarot family. I don't care. And some people feel like they ain't got no family, so we'll make a tarot family. We can just do it right here. If you don't feel like you got love, come to this channel. It's love here. But I was in a whole totally different vibration 2 hours ago. I had to go touch some trees and shit, y'all. Because I was not feeling like love. I was feeling like I need to punch somebody. Let me go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym later. Maybe it's because it's hot. Thank you, introverted embers. It's love, y'all. Yeah, I touched some trees. I said, I release all of this negative energy. Thank you for taking this from me. Then I felt like this sensation. My energy shifted. It's wonderful. And I was able to read for y'all because I definitely, and the energy that I was in, I do not bring that to YouTube. I will never bring that to YouTube. Never. Because I don't want to spread that. And see, sometimes us as readers, especially like the ones, you know, if you're doing it as a living and you're trying to power through that feeling, it's energetic. So I'm trying to be, when I don't read, I'm being considerate of my energy and yours. Because I want the messages to be right and I want them to be pure. So if I ain't feeling right, I don't read. But they want me to fight today, y'all. I'm fighting today. Apparently, I need to be a general today. I'm being a general in this war we fighting today. A general. I wasn't even paying attention what these cards said as I was just talking to y'all and shuffling. Y'all gonna see it in a minute. Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Omi, Jennifer, Ashley Ann. Welcome, all of y'all. Hey, I'm just gonna let this play in the back for a little while. Normally I shut it off, but I feel like I just need a little something behind me. All right. Leadership at the bottom here. You see this tiger here? I know y'all seen me shuffle, right? Guess what's at the bottom over here? Strength. Lion and the tiger. Strength. Leadership. Taking charge. Standing up for yourself. Maybe some of you are being asked to step up. Maybe the Most High is asking you to lead by example. That doesn't necessarily mean leading other people. Sometimes we lead other people just by the way we live our lives, by the things we post on Facebook, by the things we say. People be watching. You don't gotta necessarily be no pastor or no preacher, nothing like that to lead. You don't need to lead anybody. Because see, if you're leading yourself, people will naturally want to know what you got going on. That speaks for itself. Your energy speaks for itself. The way you carry yourself, leadership. I just heard that for some of y'all, some of you may be getting some promotions. So some of you are being placed in literal leadership positions at your jobs. And some of y'all might be a little scared of taking that next step. There's going to be abundance in that next step. So be courageous with your leadership. Strength. And see, what I was talking about earlier, about how I had to go in the woods and ground and touch some trees and stuff so I could release what I was feeling. Because this has been a week. Just last week, I was emotional, crying over the earth and shit. I'm never like that. I literally woke up thinking about all the litter I saw the day before and I started crying. I'm like, what's wrong with me? For some of us, it's almost like a secondary dark night of the soul, but not that bad. It's like another awakening. You know what I'm saying? See, what they don't understand is when they try to affect us with spell work, negative comments, all this bullshit that people do, all they do is cause us to get closer with the Most High. We get more powerful. Strike me down. I'll rise up even more powerful than you've even imagined. Ain't that dope? Cast away negativity. Knock me down every time I come back more powerful. Oh, I might be sad for a day or two, but I come back more powerful. Spirit drop another gift on me. You got knocked down. You might have been hurt for a little while. Next thing you know, you're clairaudient. Next thing you know, you can move flame with your mind and shit. Next thing you know, you're looking at something and it moves because you're telekinetic. You didn't know you could do some shit. I'm just saying, it's like being a superhero. It's like with each level of trauma, you unlock a new superpower. You just have to make it through that moment. You just have to transmute it. You have to make it through that moment. Just like that superhero. It's funny they call Batman the Dark Knight. They refer to the dark night of the soul as the Dark Knight. But think about it. As a kid, watching your parents killed in front of you, and you use that as motivation. I mean, he's kind of a psychopath, but for the good. But still, using that traumatic experience to become his best self. He studied, he trained every fiber of his body, different martial arts, different levels of skills, detective work, Houdini, anything that he could study He traveled around the world and he studied. And then he came back a different person with different skills, and he used it. A lot of the, and some people will debate this, a lot of the scholars say that from the moments that in the Bible, for instance, where Jesus or Yahushua, because I don't like using his not name because Jesus was never his name. Yahushua, the missing period of time from 12 to 30, where was he? A lot of them say he traveled to Egypt and he learned a lot of Egyptian philosophy. A lot of what he said in the New Testament is in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Then they say from there he traveled to India and he learned stuff from the mystics there. And then he went back home doing things that people had never seen him do before. It's kind of like this period that we're in, where you're transitioning. You still get hit with some pain, some things that come time to time, but with each level, it's like you move up another. You move up another notch with your gifts. Cast away the negativity. A lot of you have been stuck in your head. Eight of Swords, feeling trapped. Four of Pentacles. Holding back. It's like everything that you've been holding on to, they want you to let this go. Because it's holding you back. This message is for me as much as it is for you. I'm going to watch this back and be like, oh, I said that shit. It's time. But everything that runs through your mind that's just been like a record, don't hold on to it anymore. Somebody trying to call me, and I can't talk right now. You're so strong. Willpower. Willpower. And look who it is, y'all. Look who's on the front. Is that a bull I see? Is that not us? Willpower. You're strong. Your will is strong. They can't break you. See, they want to break the bull. You can't break the bull. You can't. Even the toreadors in Spain, when they bullfight, do you think they can beat the bull without cheating? Oh, no. In order to beat the bull, they have to stab a sword into the spine so the bull's neck always stays down. The bull doesn't have full range of motion or mobility. That is the only way they can stop the bull. They got to cheat. Because we too strong. And I think you're using that to stand in your power, to stand in your strength with this Judgment card. Like you want what the Most High has for you and that only. And everything else you're calling judgment on. Because this is us, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. This is us. Male or female, this is us. Leadership, willpower. Maybe, and some of this is romantic as well. And I'm going to talk about that. Somebody knows that you've called judgment on them. Maybe they've been using all of their willpower to try to stay away from you. And I think they're having some trouble. This is the person that you're meant to be with. Possibly. I'll let you determine that because everyone is different. You have to use your intuition when you listen to these readings. You have to. Now, somebody that you might have, and maybe this is somebody that you've been married to that you called judgment on, or somebody you were in a relationship with, or they had some sort of wife status with this Queen of Pentacles. But it seems like somebody is getting karmic justice served on a platter to their punk ass. Karma's clapping the cheeks. This is somebody that you've called judgment on already. They're experiencing some bad things. They could blame you, but it's not really your fault. You didn't do anything. This is all due to their decisions. This is all due to their ego, their pride. It's crazy. Did you know there are 2 words sometimes that you could say that can help avoid some of that karmic justice? There are 2 words. They're magical words. You want to know what those 2 magical words are that help you with that? It's called I'm sorry. But see, people have too much ego to say, I'm sorry. I'd rather just be out here and suffer without you than say I'm sorry. And so they have to go learn the hard lessons. And then the easy path would have just been to say I'm sorry and take accountability. Now they have to learn hard lessons. It's not your fault. In order to change this will, because there's a will on here, that was all they had to say, was Princess of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Maybe they're wanting to say that now. I'm sorry. Some of them have maybe off at a distance, or you guys have been distant for a while, because you see this Knight of Cups back here. But this is somebody that's been scared to tell you how they feel. Now they want to. Because apparently they've gone through something traumatic that made them realize, all I had to do was just say I'm sorry. Here they come. Why do they want to come in now? Union, y'all. see how my tarot and oracle be hitting together? I'm official in these streets. I'm official out here in these streets because they got the 3 cups. Reconciliation, celebration. And they want to work on things. Yeah, I'm official out in these streets. You see how them shits hit? Y'all see me shuffle. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. Don't forget. I'm chilling. I'm a warrior for love, y'all. You're fighting for love, y'all. You're fighting for love, y'all. They want to work on things. Maybe they want to tell you that they've been working on themselves too. This person feels like it is destiny for you to be together. Maybe you told them this a long time ago. They didn't want to hear you. Now the person, no, I'm sorry, now I know. Yeah, I told you. Destiny. These events were just destined to happen, y'all. They were. As much as that shit hurt, that shit hurt bad for a lot of you, a lot of us. These things were destined to happen. Kubra X, my brother, welcome. They were destined to happen. They were. They were. King of Pentacles. But they feel like you're their person. King of Pentacles. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. We have a matching couple here. And they want to express how they feel. They feel like you're their destiny. They want to tell you how they feel and want to tell you they love you now. After all this bullshit. Queen of Cups. They want to tell you they love you. They want to express their emotions to you. Here's the problem. This is on their side, not yours. They need the courage to do this. They need the courage. We have strength at the bottom. Remember that, y'all? They need the courage to do this. Courage. Some of y'all might even be dealing with the Leo, Scorpio. I mean, this could be anybody. But whoever this was, they need the courage because this is somebody that ghosted you before. The 7 of Swords. They were deceptive. Some of them might have cheated on you, lied to you. Like 7 of Swords is some sneaky shit. But now they're seeing, it's like now they see, now it's like now they see it. And it's getting to them with this 9 of Swords. It's getting to them. So they're getting the courage to approach you. Say what needs to be said. How you'll receive that, I don't know. Because we're all different, both gang. I mean, we are sort of a monolith though, because I've been in the Taurus group. Everybody sounds like me. I'm just like, what the? Do we really all think like this? Like even on the small things, I'm like, do we really, are we all this petty? Petty. We are. Most High working on me. I'm trying to be less petty, but I can only do so much. I can't. Some days I'm just petty pendergrass. And I gotta apologize sometimes. I'm like, I'm sorry, I was just feeling petty that day. Forgive my pettiness. Part of who I am, petty. Bull gang, you're petty too. Just be one with it. Petty and we don't like people. This is what it is. I mean, we like people. I mean, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna kick it. But then we don't like people after that. We might like you again later. We just y'all understand what I'm saying. You said I sound like you. Y'all understand what I'm saying. People just be like, you're mean. Like, no, I'm really not trying to be mean. But I don't know, some days it's like a petty holiday. I'm like joyously petty. And there's like the angry petty. Then there's like just mid-level petty. Just, nah. When I'm funny petty, that is the best. There's different levels to this petty, y'all. There's different levels. All right. Speaking of, I'm going to give y'all the choice. Because I ain't going to do both. I'm going to give y'all the choice. You tell me in the chat. Would you like me to give you the hidden truth? Or would you like me to give you a message in character from this person? Which one do you want? The hidden truth? Or would you like me to get an energetic message from them? Tell me what you want. You want to hear what they got to say. You said the hidden truth. What y'all want? What y'all want? Hold on. This YouTube chat be acting weird, y'all. You said the hidden truth. Everybody want to hit. Nobody wants to be in character today. All right. Hidden truth, damn. Yeah, I just looked at y'all like that. You said the hidden truth. All right. Hidden truth, y'all. You want, I deliver. You said both. I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do both. We'll see what the hidden truth. Maybe this hidden truth will be enough. You ready for the hidden truth? Are you ready? What's hidden there? I love you unconditionally? Is that so? Is that so? Hey, Jesse. Hey, Ravenwolf. Anybody else I missed? I replay our conversations over and over. So apparently they look at their text messages that you have from the past, all Facebook messages, pictures, all that stuff. I don't know. I deleted all of those a long time ago. I did. Because I was like, I'm not going to sit here looking at that being in pain. I deleted all that shit. I don't be sitting around looking at nobody. Just be out here minding my business. Meditating in the woods. Namaste. And I almost didn't read for y'all today. I'm glad I'm here because now I feel better. See, y'all made me feel better. How does that work? I'm here with my peoples, y'all. Y'all made me feel better. I had to get out of that crying over the earth energy, y'all. It was bad. You human beings suck. Look at you littering. Look at those fish wriggling on the hooks. You're not even going to eat them. You're just going to throw them back. The suffering. Yeah, it was bad, y'all. I will wait for a sign from you. If you're on the other side of this and you're waiting for a sign, I wouldn't wait for a sign. I'd just talk to them. If you just grow the fuck up and just go say what you need to say. Either they want you or they don't. Ain't that hard. People make shit all difficult in there. Oh, just wait for a sign and yeah. No. Wait till I see 444 and 222 and 888. Like hear these synchronicities and yeah, eagle swoops down with a feather and drops it in front of me and an old lady smacks me on the ass in Walmart and I say hello. Once I receive all those signs, then I'll do what I'm supposed to. You like that? I'll wait for a sign for you. I'll just watch you every day, but I won't say wait for a sign. I happen to see a specific sunflower blooming at 12 o'clock p.m. in the sun, and there's a bee on it, that's going to be my sign. If I eat Chipotle at noon, and I don't feel like I have to take a Duke at 2 a.m., that's a sign. That's a sign, yes. All right, I'm being silly. Let's see what else they want to say. I'm going to try to jump out. I am not available. Maybe this was the problem with them from before, was they were always dealing with somebody. I think they're wanting you to be available for them now. I think you're telling them that. Just wait for a sign. Moses comes down from the burning bush with a tablet. That's a sign. I'll wait. He ain't coming. You won't be either. You better go talk to somebody. I left when I saw you with someone. So they think that you're not available and that you got somebody else. And so some don't know. Me, I don't have my business out there like that. You'll never know. Never know. The only time you'll know is when you see my woman show up on the screen and I tongue her nasty in front of the whole collective on YouTube. Ah, yes, I'm going to do that shit. That's how you'll know. Till then, feel free to speculate. You only know if you ask me. If you smell what the rock is cooking. Yeah, I do that one too. The Rock's a bull gang, so I can quote him. He's bull gang. These cards are landing over the right thing. All right. This is crazy. I'm afraid to contact you. Didn't I say that earlier? They're afraid to contact you. I mean, they need some courage because of all the fuckery. And so they got anxiety. That's what this Nine of Swords, this anxiety about talking to you. And they make pills for that. Marijuana may be legal in some places. Go smoke you some reefer and go talk to somebody. Wish things could be different. Go take you some Prozac, whatever it is they give you for anxiety. Take you one of them pills. No, don't take those. No. Pills are horrible. Remember when I went through anxiety? Like, I thought I was having a heart attack, y'all. It's a stroke level. Like, they gave me pills. I took them for like a week. And I was like a zombie and shit. Like, my coworkers were all looking at me. Because I wasn't telling jokes and stuff. I was just working. Yes, here's your cell phone. Have a great day. Like, no personality. I was like, man, I still feel sad too. And I'm just like sad and drowsy and out of it. I'm like, see how you deal with anxiety? Everybody has their own ways. You just have to recognize the source of this anxiety and where it comes from. I still have some anxiety, but my anxiety is just more related to being around large groups of people, because I don't like that. Yeah, I don't. So I just don't put myself in situations where I have to feel it. And I don't know what happened, because I used to be Mr. Party Man. Kootra X knows. He was there. I was Mr. Party Man. And then all of a sudden, something switched, and it was like, well, yeah, the awakening happened. Yeah, that's what it was. The awakening and dark night of the soul. And then it's like the pandemic hit. I stopped drinking. Everybody else started. I was in the house doing push-ups with myself. Lockdown was glorious. I enjoyed that shit. Like, everybody, you don't want to be like this. Go to the bars. Man, I was sitting at home happy. It's like, what? You know, all you got to do is like Netflix, video games, eat food and shit. So I started going to the parks and going outside and kicking it. It's like, man, this is glorious. People have to stay 6 feet away from me? Yeah, this is life. Everybody else, I miss my friends. I don't. There's none of y'all motherfuckers. This shit is glorious. And then I've come to realize, since I've stopped drinking, it's been harder for me to be around people. That was the thing that was putting me at ease in a public setting, in like the bars and all that shit. Because when I go now and I don't, I just look at everybody like, man, what the fuck am I doing here? That's how I be feeling. Now, granted, I do be fly. You know, I be getting my swag. I be looking good. But at the same time, in the back of my mind, it's like, man, I could be at home chilling right now, like doing some other shit. I don't like anybody here. I don't like anybody here. Should just go home. Bull gang, am I preaching to the choir? Because see, and a lot of y'all still tipping and sipping, and that's all good. You do you. But like I'm telling you, it's a whole different thing when you stop drinking and you start getting around people and you start seeing just a different energy. changes the whole experience for you. It's not as enjoyable. Like now people are accusing you of killing their vibe because you don't want to be as crunk as you used to be. Because trust me, I was that guy. You get 2, 3, 4 drinks at me, hollering at every female I see, I'm going home with somebody. Now it's like, ew, I don't want to do that. Get away from me, you foul heifer. Thou shan't toucheth my person, my personage. Away thee. That's how I be. Tally ho ho. Tally ho. You must not sally here. Sally forth now. That's how I be felt. I'm just telling you, you're not on that sauce. It changes your whole experience. So I'm still navigating that part of my anxiety because that is relatively newer for me within the last couple of years, where like just being around a bunch of people doing loud shit like doesn't relax me. So I'm gonna pull some oracles, y'all, because we got enough about them. They know what they need to do. They just need to go on and get their little courage up, you know, giving themselves a little encouraging pat on the back, smack themselves on the ass cheek, and get up and just say what they need to say. If you accept it, you do. If you don't, you don't. Just understand this, and what I was saying earlier. Some of what is happening is because there was someone else that was in the picture, if either you or them, that was doing spell work to manipulate and block this relationship from occurring. Because for some of you, you guys are actually supposed to be in union doing work together. And something is coming against that and trying to keep that from happening. So be cognizant of that. This is why you're being asked to cast away any negativity and resentment. That's part of the lesson too. Not necessarily you don't have to be with them, saying everybody's story is different, but there's some of you guys that were specifically assigned to be together. This is destiny, and this is a part of why a lot of you are blocked off from other relationships right now. As hard as that shit is. Like, I'm trying to move on. Keep trying to date people. What the... Then he's hearing that ringing in your ear and shit. He's trying to tell you something. This talk that needs to be had. Might as well just have it. Get out the way. You say constantly, it's because they watching and lurking. Fantasy Lighthouse, I be watching her every day. Page of Swords come out. That's the stalking, lurking motherfucker. Hey, like for me, I don't got the number no more. I had deleted all the messages. So, I'm all over social media. They'd have to just reach out. Because I can't reach out. I don't got your number no more. Gmail, I don't know. And I did change my number as well, so there's also that. Because honestly, I wanted to be as far away from that energy as I could be. So I did all that a couple years ago. I was like, I got work to do. I ain't dealing with the games no more. Rather than deal with games, I made a change. Sometimes the only person you can change is yourself. You say you just changed your number today? You said, Slim, you said number gone, pictures gone. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Like, I don't look at any of that. So, my focus is just on doing what I need to do, which is my work for this collective here. What else, Spirit? Ooh. Because we all tried, but I know this is gonna hit. We're doing something different. We're gonna see what kind of past life energy is associated with this. Hey. We're gonna see what kind of past life energy is associated with this. I'm gonna use the past life card. And pull 3 cards from here. Because this feels like, since they talking about destiny and stuff, let's see what come out. This is an out of print deck. They don't make this deck anymore, y'all. Found it for the low. Unused. Gold trim, baby. I love when I find rare things that a lot of people don't have. It's kind of like Bull Gang. If you want to be with somebody, you want to be with somebody that everybody else can't have, right? Because if everybody else can have it, it ain't meant for you. I don't want that shit. Y'all motherfuckers keep that. You keep that over there. That's for the streets. The streets can have it. Don't live in the community anymore. I don't go to the potluck. I'm not dipping ladles and spoons and such. Putting meat into the community gumbo. No. It's not healthy there. People don't wash their hands at potlucks. You don't know who's putting what in what. They just came from home. Community potluck? No, some people enjoy it there. I don't. People get sick there. It's bad. Some people like community meat. It's for everyone. Woo! Yes, it is. It's for everyone. The whole community. It's there for the whole community. Good grief. Interesting. I guess to put a book for this one, y'all. All right. At the bottom of this is wisdom. We have the unicorn. The unicorn means it's something that's rare. Maybe it's because wisdom is a rare thing. It is. It's a whole world full of dumbasses. I know Bull Gang, a lot of us just look at them because the majority of them aren't us. They're them other people. We ain't talking about them other signs, but we, like Bull Gang, sometimes we just look, you know how we look at people, Bull Gang. When they say some dumb shit, it like almost makes us weary. Like, here we go. You know that Facebook gang, the weary faces. Like, your idiocy has just made me tired. Like, it's like we're trying to understand why they're so stupid. That's how we look at them. And if we don't look at them, that's like what we're thinking. Like, but me, my face always betrays me. So people see me looking at them like that. That's what's happening. That's what's being processed. All right. This card indicates that you have tremendous wisdom and knowledge from prior lifetimes that seek to resurface now. Even if you never thought of yourself as particularly wise, this card indicates that you learned important lessons and information that will serve you and others if it's reawakened now. This card can indicate that it's time for you to return to school or seek additional education of some sort. This may even be a sign that you're changing your career path. Your re-emerging knowledge is guiding you toward work that is more meaningful. This card asks you to believe in yourself and know that you have what it takes to tackle a career related to your true interests and passions. You got wisdom, y'all. You got wisdom. Some of your career, your passions may have something to do with this next card, y'all. May have something to do with this next card. Maybe in a past life, some of you were medicine man or medicine woman. Native American heritage. I know I have some. Can't you tell? Native American and Irish. Nigerian, West African. It's a crazy mix. This card reveals your past lifetime as a healer. You brought this knowledge forward and it is now embedded within your unconscious. This is why you have an instinctive knowledge of healing as well as natural healing gift. You drew this card to help you gain confidence as a healer. Perhaps you're considering taking classes or entering a healing profession. This card indicates that you have a soul connection to this topic. While there's never a guarantee of absolute success, you have a passion and a calling for healing that could form the basis for a successful practice. Didn't I say it's time to get back to work, y'all? Let's get to work, y'all. Let's get to work. It's time to get to work, y'all. Medicine man, medicine woman. It's time to get to work. In spite of how you feel. I wasn't going to read today. I got on in spite of how I feel. Now I feel better. Maybe that's the test sometimes. Sometimes that's the test. Can we do the work in spite of how we feel? But then you also have to know like how to detach that energy from what you're doing. Smile, y'all. All right. Next card. This seems very relevant. Man, I wasn't even gonna go this long today. They got me. Energy had me stirred up, ready to fight. Like, don't lay down and you crying and get up and fight. You're laying down and crying and shit. Touch some trees, go ground, and then get your ass up and fight. Love life. Next card. This card comes to you as an indication that your love life is affected by one or more previous lifetimes. Most likely you had a painful experience back then that has caused you to be overly cautious. In such cases, working on yourself can help you reopen your beautiful, loving heart. And that way you can love and be loved again. It's also likely that this card comes to you as validation that the man or woman you're romantically interested in was also a prominent person in your past life. This individual may not necessarily have been a romantic partner at that time, but your inclination to connect romantically in this life is definitely part of a greater plan. Yeah, they said it. I didn't say it. They said it. I mean, I did say it earlier. Didn't I tell you this is what was going on? This is some old past life bullshit, y'all. Don't be resentful. Don't. I understand it's easy to feel that. That's not the lesson. The lesson isn't to be resentful. The lesson is to become your highest self, grow, heal. Healing's a process. Some days you'll be good. Other days you'll be, Then the next day, fuck everybody. Yes. Then the next day, you're just namaste. And it's a repeat cycle. Such is life, y'all. You have your good days, you have your bad days. You'll sit and think about shit. You'll be like, man, what the fuck? It is what it is, y'all. It's a process. Some days, Then the next day, man, fuck everybody. But you're saying it with a smile. Because you ain't mad, it's just, man, fuck everybody. Yeah. The next day, namaste. Then the day after that, yeah, man, still fuck everybody. And namaste. You know how we are, bull gang. Some of y'all may have some sort of ties to Egypt. I dated a couple Egyptian girls. I'm not gonna get in that. All right, please. You stay in the light. Do have interesting stories though. I'm gonna stay in the light. All right. Actually, one of them was a Taurus. I don't remember what the other Egyptian girl was. All right. It's a long time ago. Pardon my flashbacks. Jeez. All right. This card signals a significant past life in Egypt, which relates to your present situation and question. When negative pattern stubbornly refuses to heal, its roots are often buried in a lifetime beyond conscious memory. Unfortunately, you can access and heal the issue. Like gardening, you can eliminate vestiges of the past by pulling them out by their roots. If you're drawn to Egyptian culture or travel, and I did talk about Kemet earlier, didn't I? Did I not mention Kemet and the Egyptian philosophies in the Book of the Dead? Isn't that crazy that I said that earlier and then the Egypt card come out? If you're drawn to Egyptian culture or travel, you most likely had a positive experience in your lifetime there. You may wish to explore the belief systems of Egypt to tap into ancient memories. That would be like the Ma'at. Some of y'all were watching Manifest, and Ma'at resonated with you, didn't it? When you started looking up what Ma'at was, you're like, Ma'at sounds interesting. The balance of the scales. Is your heart lighter than a feather? "42 laws, 42 confessions. I have not. I have not. I have not. A lot of them I have, but I don't do anymore. So I say I have not. 42 laws of Ma'at. I live by that shit. I do. Where do you think the 10 Commandments came from? They came from Ma'at, y'all. Just saying. It was Kemetic philosophy is older. It all came from Ma'at. That's where, except they just gave you 10 of them. But there was 42 laws before that, all in the Egyptian Book of the Dead. It's all on the walls on Egypt. On the other hand, if the thought of traveling to Egypt is frightening to you, or you have negative feelings about its culture or spirituality, you may have deep-seated fears associated with your lifetime there. This is fairly common as many traumas occurred in this land in ancient times. Working with a qualified past life therapist or a regression audio can help you release and heal old toxic energies. Yeah, ancient wisdom passed down. It's just other people took it and then made up stuff. But everything comes from something. And then, you know, one group becomes more powerful and they will swords and guns and stuff. Next thing you know, it's just law of the land. And nobody cares where it came from. So this being, for speaking from a historical perspective. It's very rare that any belief system that has passed across this planet passed without a sword, or a gun, or a weapon. Almost all of them. It's very rare. If you could name one that people weren't killing about, please tell me. This is why love is my belief system. You love, you don't kill, right? You don't want to hurt nobody, right? You want to live in peace, right? You want to take care of the earth, right? That's love. Can't think of one? Me either. You will believe this or else. Okay, man. You got a sword at your throat. Then you get baptized. All right. At the bottom, enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else. This came out the last time, I think. I'm ready to go somewhere else. I've been thinking about traveling. Maybe moving altogether. I'm really thinking about leaving Minnesota for good. For the good. Enjoy where you are, for soon you'll be somewhere else. So I'll enjoy it for a little while, but I'm ready to. I'm ready to dip. Most High, where you want me to go? I mean, if they want me to stay, I'll stay. But I'm ready for whatever the Most High has for me. I'm ready to move with that trajectory. I'm ready to flow with it. If that takes me elsewhere, then I'm ready to go. Shit. Nothing holding me anywhere. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. See with your heart. The time is now to hear the messages. This card came out the last time too. You are bright energy. Color uplifts you. They're talking about your glow, your radiance. But some of y'all like to wear dark clothes a lot, and maybe some of y'all need to, like, in order to help change your energy, start wearing brighter clothes sometimes. Something like that. So your bro with Taurus and you was just talking about going with the flow? Yeah. Be filled, receive abundance. All that you desire is achievable. Remove those doubts. Because I was having doubts. I really was. Sometimes I doubt myself. I'm a human being. Am I really doing what I need to be doing? And it's funny. After I was just sitting thinking about that, meditating on that, DT sends me a message. And he had his court thing. And he was facing a lot of time. He said, the night he joined one of my readings, I told him that he needed to change attorneys because he had a public defender. And in the reading, I was like, the attorney is shit. And he took that advice. He changed attorneys. And things worked out for his highest good. And like Spirit just dropped this is why I do what I do. So sometimes it's nice to have that encouragement to be like, man, all right, he's good. I talked to him, he's good. He's doing good. The Most High delivered. Most High delivered him. But it's like, that's why I do what I do. Because, I mean, like 1, 2, 3, I just hope that somebody's life has changed for the better. So, when I try to do this, yeah, after that read, when I try to do this, I just try to do it from the purest basis possible. Because none of this is ever about me. It's not. It's just about what I'm trying to put into the world. Maybe that's kind of where y'all at too. I'm trying to figure out, what can I put into the world? Sometimes it's not always doing everything big. Doesn't always have to be on a large scale. Sometimes it's forgiving somebody you didn't want to forgive. Sometimes it's smiling at somebody that you don't even know, and they might have just needed that encouragement that day, from just that smile. You just smiled and nodded at them. And they felt like they mattered for 1 second. You never know where that person was headed to. They might have been on their way to take their life, and you just took the time to smile at them. And with that smile, it was like, okay, maybe there are still good people here. Sometimes people just need that. It's not all about, and I was talking with my cousin about this earlier too. Because I grew up in church. And it's like, people in these hierarchical systems, titles are so important to them. Titles are such a big deal. I need to be prophetess, deacon, pastor, bishop, trustee, something. Like, and a lot of that is just ego. And I just feel like you're more important within an organization than everybody else. Does the title make you better? No. Does the title make anybody any more capable of talking to the Most High than you? No. It's time for us to stop putting flesh and blood men on pedestals. The time of pedestals is up. Nobody is better than you. They're not. We just have it in our head that if somebody says all the right things and they have a license and a collar, or they have this title or this degree, that somehow they are smarter than us and closer to the Most High than we are. And it's just not true. My father was a bishop in the Church of God in Christ. Do I think that makes him more closer to God than me? No. But a lot of people did. They worshiped that man, and he was a good man. Loved my dad. He was still a human being to me, because I lived with him. I will say it was like the closest thing you'll get to living with Jesus. My house was like Footloose, y'all. Ask Kubra X. My house was like Footloose. I, I, I didn't even get to play no R&B in the house till I was like 16 almost. I had to hide my tapes. I had to hide my tapes in the case of the car. Because God forbid they find my NWA and Ice Cube and all that. DJ Quick and High C and AMG and Posse, Naughty by Nature and all the other filthy things I was listening to. You know what I brought in the house though? MC Hammer. Because I could play, that's why we pray. Pray. You got to pray just to make it today. You know? And they be like, hey, do them little dances I was doing, y'all be doing on TV and stuff. That's how they, look, this is how black folks treat their kids for Christmas. They make us do talent shows, y'all. That's how I grew up. They make us do talent shows at the house. It's like the one time of the year you could play secular music and do your dances. The rest of the time, it was nothing but the Winans and James Cleveland and Hezekiah Walker and Kurt Franklin, Andre, like, nothing but gospel, 24/7 in my house. And I'll tell you, even with all of that, still, man, it's just, I have gifts similar to me. I just use my gifts in a different way. I got the same gifts my daddy got. He just did it in the pulpit. I do it on YouTube. No book. Because my belief system is love. That's it. That's it. So then you be on a good smoke before church. That was you, Kura X. I ain't smoked before church. You know I had to be on the drums. I used to catch you in the back. Now we smoke after church though. Not before church though. I don't know. I couldn't be trying to play shouting music. Cause you know I was one of them church drummers, so I like to get people worked up. So I couldn't be chopped doing that. Be trying to keep the beat. Also don't stick flying out. Oh no. I had to be on point for that. Remember how I used to get them people jumping, man? I used to get them jumping, and then, you know, from my perch on the drums, I could see everybody. So I knew who was looking at who across the aisles, and I could get a sense of why certain members were crying every Sunday at the altar. You know why y'all was crying? Because you was diddling with a sister over there, and the wife that was sitting next to you seen you looking at old sister over there, and she figured it out. And so now y'all's is all crying and begging for repentance, and I'm just sitting there just playing to the little altar call, because you know they be playing that slow music, and I'm just looking at everybody. Yeah, you did, man. Senior year of high school, yeah. The church is over. We was puffing. Like I only went because they made me. So at that point, I got a job just so I didn't have to go to Sunday school and Bible study. I did. I was working at Little Caesars from 10th and 11th grade, and then Burger King 12th grade. Also, I wouldn't have to get up Sunday mornings and go to Sunday school. I just go to regular service and play the drum. Because black folk like to be in church all day, and that's fatigue. It's all day. Then Wednesday night, they want you to, you know. Now, if there was some cute girls, then I would come to Bible study sometime, because there was a couple cute girls, you know. Remember that one girl from when I was. We ain't gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that later, X. Then Corey told on me, and Pastor Swearinger, the assistant pastor, was all in my business, asking me about some girl that goes there where we doing stuff. Yeah, you remember that? You're trying to tell my business. Bishop, your son is fornicating. Woohoo! Yeah, hiding hickeys at church. Pull my collar. Hey, what's that? Oh man, I got hurt the other day. Never mind. Hiding hickeys at church. Y'all have been there? You at church, you're trying to keep your neck down. I'm gonna pray along. Now you can't lift your neck up. Come on and lift your head up and lift your head and your hands. Sister Margaret trying to be, what's that mark on you? Leave me alone, Sister Margaret. Going outside. I'm just dodging everybody. Put the jacket on. Because I got hickeys on my neck, y'all, and I'm at church. All right. What time is it? 6:51. Oh yeah, she was nosy. Got slapped for calling her daughter the B word. She was acting like one. Telling on people all the time. Mom found out. Oh, so you're calling girls bitches now? Hey, she was acting like one. You're not supposed to say that. Go tell her you're sorry. I'll tell her I'm sorry, but I'm not though. What? Yeah, I'm not sorry. Slap. You go sit upstairs in the balcony and you don't move. I'm like 16, 17. I'm sitting up in the balcony just mad. His mom slapped me before church. Salty. She up in there singing and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'm cool to just I go down to the bathroom. I come out, there she is. Didn't I tell you to stay up there? Like, what, I can't use the bathroom? She knew I was mad. Just wanted to fuck with me. Parents, y'all. All right, y'all are hearing stories about my life now. It's entertainment. Anyways, I forgot the point of everything. I guess there wasn't any point. Just rambling. All right, y'all. I'm all done. I might get on later. It's still only 7 o'clock, or almost 7 o'clock. Ain't nothing I want to see on TV. So I think I'm going to go to nature and chill again, because I like doing that. So yeah, I'm about to go back into the woods and get refreshed. I may possibly be back on. Oh yeah, I need to eat too, don't I? Yeah, I'm gonna eat something. Yeah, I might come back on with Capricorn. Or one of the other signs, no. Something like that. All right, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. If you feel so inclined, you can book me. All of that is in the description. And, well, gang, I'll catch y'all later, because you know I'm going to be back. Stay strong, y'all. This too shall pass. Peace, blessings, Ashe. One love, y'all. You already know this. 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 You blessed, y'all. You know this. You already know this. You will have the love you desire. I will have the love I desire. You already know this. The money, the wealth, you already know this. It's coming, y'all. And it's going to feel like that. It's going to feel good. It's going to feel like a choir singing behind you. You already know this. y'all have a good evening. I hope we transmuted some of this energy. I know I did. And all of a sudden, here's somebody with anxiety. Wherever you are, release that shit. Release that anxiety. Release that pain. And sometimes the only way you can do that is to just have the conversation you need to have and let it go. You'll be fine. Anyways, it's all like peace, blessings. Ashe. One love.